thank you for tuning in to this video. We're going to be showing you how to bleed a 3800 series engine. We put a new radiator in it, and yeah, we're going to show you how to do that today. So hope you enjoy this video and find the information good. If so, drop a like, hit that subscribe button. So let's get started. Well, the first thing you want to do is crack your bleeder screw up here, just like so.
That lets the air, keep some airlock. You go ahead and put your mounts and braces and all that stuff back on.
Yep, we're going to go ahead and throw this back together before we fill it, and then we get right back with you. Boss is using pre-mix in this. You can buy concentrated and mix it yourself, save a lot of money. Pre-mix is most been on sale or something for Boss to buy it. And make sure you use the right antifreeze with the car. You know, you don't want to mix it, because I've seen some bad mishaps with mixed antifreeze and the wrong antifreeze run in the car. So how much do we fill it, Boss? He don't know, so
that's about 3 gallons.
He bought 3 gallons, so we see if that will do it. We got the bleeder screw cracked, so let us fill it up. Okay, the next gallon he's adding is concentrated. You can mix that. Usually I mix it 50-50 with distilled water, so it's 1 gallon of concentrated is actually 2 gallons. And he is getting pretty full.
That's why it's going to hold until you start.
Or his bleeder screw needs took all the way out because it's so clogged up with coal, you know.
Out.
Yeah,
you don't lose nothing out of the intake, out of the motor when you do that. It's just loose stuff there.
Both good?
That's good. Put your cap on. Your puke tank's already.
We got water coming out of bleeder screw, so we're gonna go ahead and top off reservoir. If you're using pre-mix, it's no need to worry about using distilled water. You can just put pre-mix in it. You want to go ahead and tighten that back up and put your radiator cap on it and then start it. Yeah, it's a dirty lifter. That's what taking. Once everything is good, you want to let the car warm up and check it for leaks while it's warming up, and you want to make sure it don't overheat. You want your thermostat to open up so to push air on into your reservoir and through your system. That's what we're waiting on. So we inside, making sure the car don't overheat, and you know, we're going to check everything. Once we get it warmed up to operating temperature, let the thermostat open, and then we're going to probably top it off, because most likely your system will need topped off at least once. So once you get all that and you check for leaks, then you might have to bleed it one more time once it's fully cooled off. But you shouldn't have to. Once water came out of that upper bleeder screw, you should be fine. Only thing you should have to do is just top off your reservoir. If you can, so we let the thermostat open after we bled it, and this is what it's doing right now, is bleeding air back into your puke tank, as you can see right here. So that's one of the reasons I said once everything completely cools down, sometimes you have to bleed them one more time to get all the air out of the system, but most of the time one bleeding like we showed you is more than enough. So we went ahead and double checked that. That's what this steam is. We actually let the car cool down and then took the radiator cap off and bled it one more time. The car was completely cool. You want to make sure sometimes you have to double bleed them. Now we're going to let everything cool back down, and then we're going to top off the reservoir, and we should be good to go. Sometimes you can get away with not having to bleed them twice, but you know. So hope you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to drop the subscribe button. If you have any information make this easier on anybody, drop it down in the comment section. And you know, thank you for watching. Show your support, subscribe, comment, like. See you on the next video. Thank you for watching.